Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another rendition of Math is Easy, step by step. So here we got another type of a test question that you just might see during your exam. And what I'd like to do is read it again, and get an idea of what they're asking. That's a technique with these word problems. Sometimes you got to read them 3, 4, 5 times before it really kicks in to understand what it is they're trying to tell you. And so at the conclusion of this part 1 video, I'd also like to show you a few skills that you need to know, an explanation of the formula, etc., etc. Hey, remember, if you have any questions on any problems that you would like to see that I haven't covered for you, please, hey, take a picture, send it to me via email here on my GED page, my HiSET exam page, and I will get back to you. Take a picture of your exam, or write it out, take a picture, whatever you need to do. And I will try my very, very, very best to answer your questions or make a video. I'm trying to work on creating a live uh, GED video, but I'm having trouble figuring out how to use my DocuCam in order to do that. But please send those questions to me. I'll be happy to try to answer those for you. If it has any relation to the GED math or HiSET math portion exams. And remember, if these videos are helping you, please help me continue to bring them to you. I don't know if you noticed, I'm running out of pens. I'm running out of different equipment to keep going. But if you could help with your stars and your gifts, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much for joining. Let's get right into this question. So traveling at an average speed of 60 miles per hour north, Jimmy drives 300 miles. Jimmy waits 5 hours, then he makes the same trip south. What is the total duration, that's the time, of his trips? So read through it again, draw a picture. If it helps you to drive a car, title the car Jimmy, driving one direction, driving another direction. Don't forget, this is really key, the wait time. So let's read through this again. Traveling at an average speed of 60 miles per hour north. Jimmy drives 300 miles. So Jimmy's driving 300 miles, 60 miles per hour in the north direction. That's one way, north. Jimmy waits 5 hours. Okay, so here's 5 hours wait time. All right, so there's a wait time of 5 hours. Then he makes the same trip south. So again, he's traveling 60 miles per hour, driving 300 miles. Not north this time. This time he's driving south. What is the total duration or time of his trip? So the key here, well, I'll go through and answer this question a little later in part 3 of the videos. I wanted to introduce the question. Of course, here are the options, A, B, and C. What's the total duration, the time? A, 10 hours, B, 7.5 hours, C, 15 hours, or D, 13.5 hours. I'd like to go over some key information that you need to know. So remember, we're talking about what? We're talking about miles per hour. We're talking about rate. We're talking about 300 miles, that's distance. And we are also talking about time. So there's a special formula that talks about distance, rate, and time. I'd like to go over some of those key aspects with you now. So let me go ahead and we'll do a little bit of review. And understanding the formula D equals R times T. So this is distance equals the rate times the time. So distance equals rate times time. And so there's some key information you need to know. Of course, D is the distance, miles, inches, feet, etc. R is the rate. miles per hour, kilometers per hour, etc. And T represents time, minutes, hours, seconds, days, weeks. So distance equals rate times time. So anytime you have two letters or variables right next to each other, that means multiply. I'm just showing you that here. So that's the particular formula. Distance equals rate times time. So the key in this particular type of word problem is they're talking about a distance. They gave you 300 miles, right? They gave you the rate, how fast the car is driving. And did they give you time? Well, we're going to get into that when we answer this question. I'd like to continue in talking about this formula, uh, D equals R times T. And then in the next video, I'm going to take some time and go through and answer the question. And so if you feel confident, hey, go for it. Answer that question. I'll be back in video part number 2 and explain how you're going to answer that question. So in any distance equals rate times time problem, typically they're going to give you two of these values, and you're going to substitute into the formula, right? You're going to substitute that into the formula. And so then you will solve a one-step equation for either D, R, or T. And so it's a one-step equation for that missing variable in the formula, right? The variable is a letter. Distance equals rate times the time. And so as an example here, I'm just making these numbers up, as you can see, just to show you how to substitute into that formula. And we'll go and organize the word problem in this part 2 video. Distance equals rate times time. So distance is given of 12, rate is given 15, and the time, I don't know, I need to figure that out. And so you can substitute these values. D equals 12, so I'll substitute 12 everywhere I see the D, or distance. The rate, 15 miles per hour, everywhere I see the R, I'm going to substitute a 15. And the R and the T right next to each other means multiplication. So once I have those values, in order to solve for T, I want to do the opposite, or the inverse operation, and I would divide both sides. In order to solve for T, divide both sides by 15, both sides of the equal sign. That will give me T all by itself, and I will know the particular time by doing that. Hey, thanks for joining me. Math is easy. Take it step by step. Join me in part 2 of this video. I'm going to go and answer that word problem step by step. Hey, thanks for joining.